Premier Fahie sworn in, new Sister Islands coordinator appointed.
Police Week kicks off and a 2019 election recap. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.
So long, February. Hello, March. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday, March 1st, 2019. I'm Ron Grant.
And I'm Javon Wilson.
Topping our newscast today, Police Week kicks off. Activities held to celebrate Police Week were a church service, a bingo night with officers and community members, and yesterday, Thursday, members of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force weighed in on the topic of decriminalizing marijuana for medical use in a debate against local students. Recognition dinner is coming up this Saturday, where persons who have been long-standing members of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force will be honored. Persons are encouraged, Jovan, to support what's left of the events and continue to assist the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force by reporting information to them.
For a number of years, the Sister Islands have complained about the neglect that they have faced with, lending to the issue of non-representation and lack of development in Virgin Gorda, Anegada, and Jos van Dyke. On Elections Day, that reality was changed tremendously, with Shireen Flax Charles securing an at-large position and Vincent Wheatley, of course, becoming the 9th District's representative. But even prior to that, the 9th District celebrated another win, the appointment of a young woman by the name of Sasha Flax, who became the youngest to serve as the Sister Islands coordinator. 284 Media caught up with Ms. Flax, who explained what her new role entails.
Good morning. I am elated to be the acting Sister Islands coordinator for the government of the Virgin Islands. I am so excited to be starting this role, and I would like to use this platform to continue to bridge the gap between the Sister Islands and the services that are to be provided to them compared to Tortola. I hope to use this role to assist residents of the Sister Islands like myself who may have difficulties and challenges with getting day-to-day operations done in a timely and efficient manner. My main intention is to be a catalyst for change and to work along with the elected officials to bring a brighter tomorrow to these islands. Thank you.
Virgin Gorda is a front runner for tourism, and last election period, we heard many residents complain about the fact that they do not see the revenues generated there being reinvested into the development of the district. So hopefully with these appointments, the much needed representation will come.
On February 26, 2019, Honorable Andrew A. Fahie was officially sworn in as Premier of the British Virgin Islands, following the Virgin Islands Party's success at the polls on February 25th. The VIP successfully won 8 seats, including the 4 at-large seats. This year marks 20 consecutive years since Premier Honorable Andrew Fahie has been serving in the House of Assembly. Now that the Honorable Andrew Fahie has been sworn in as the BVI's newest Premier, the territory eagerly awaits to see how he intends to assign the 5 ministerial portfolios among his 8-member team. We would all, of course, remember the VIP's promise by way of its manifesto to add a 6th ministerial portfolio for tourism. The 5 already existing ministerial positions include the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Natural Resources and Labor, the Minister of Health and Social Development, the Minister of Education and Culture, and the Minister of Communications and Works. In addition, the territory also waits the announcement as to which member of the opposition will be the leader of the opposition. Any of the 3 elected members on the National Democratic Party can be opposition leader, as the NDP holds the majority on the opposition. This election, Jovan, has seen a lot of firsts, but particularly one being the election of the youngest candidate, 28-year-old Miss Shari DeCastro,
Yes.
and
So
she
proud.
was also the highest vote getter with 4,778 votes. 284 Media, of course, was on the ground from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. on election day. We had a 284 Media representative at every district polling station and truly captured the voters' experience. We interviewed many persons who shared their opinions on the new machines, as well as spoke about the character and abilities of persons, as well as the role that social media played. Take a look at one of those interviews.
My name is Nicole Stout, straight out of the 8th district, and this is my first time voting as a young man. The candidate that I'm voting for him because I think he's serious about the politics and serious about the recovery and the development of the 8th district. And I think that, ever since Oma, we don't need anybody who's just about being on the slate, just about running, just about wanting to try things. I hear candidates even saying the crossing of the bucket list. We need somebody who's serious about what they're doing. We need somebody who's serious about, giving the district what it really needs so that everybody, not only the district, but the people of the BVI and even tourists can benefit from it. So that's why I'm voting for that candidate. And I think that this election is crucial. Now, at first I heard a lot of candidates saying that it's crucial, it's important, it's a history-making election. And I started to question myself, why so? Well, because a lot of things we're starting from scratch. Our budget is going to be revamped. A lot of money has to be spent. You're getting grants, you're getting loans. So really and truly, because so much money is involved, and not only money from outside of the BVI, but money that people who work legally, taxpayers have to give every month, every year. This money has to be spent, and we need people now who only serious about the recovery and the development of the Virgin Islands. We need people who can make informed decisions based on research and not only with or things that they want or things that people just come and say, hey, I think this makes sense. We need people who serious and people who can make informed and well-informed decisions, educated decisions. So I think whoever government that gets in the BVI, gets in to run the BVI this election time, is going to be very crucial because a lot of work needs to be done.
Up next, the possibility of an additional ministry. PVIM vows to work and election observers and observations. Stick around. We'll be right back with more 284 News.
Get online today with CCT Go Fast LTE. Simply select from any one of our Go Fast LTE plan options. Each plan offers unlimited wireless residential internet and are priced to suit your budget and required data speed. Stop by any one of our locations and speak with one of our representatives. And get online with Go Fast LTE, the BVI's preferred choice for reliability, speed, and affordability. CCT Life Unlimited.
We would all remember the Virgin Islands Party's promise by way of the manifesto to add its 6th ministerial portfolio. And of course, this is for tourism. Tourism, which serves as one of the twin pillars of our economy, will be strengthened and diversified to meet the needs and prospects of this territory. Now, the manifesto quotes, "We will give the tourism sector the attention and level of priority it deserves by establishing a Ministry of Tourism, Transport and Environment." I do believe this is a well-needed step, Ron, as we walk towards autonomy, considering the strengths of this industry. And equally, we will need to diversify the tourism product. We've seen the past government breaking grounds, that's the National Democratic Party government, breaking grounds for a national stadium. And I think
sports tourism, yes.
Indeed, that serves as a great foundation for sports tourism. Premier Fahie, after his win as well, we were able to capture an interview with him, and he commented on the fact that sports tourism will now be catered to in the new budget that's
Wonderful.
to come. That's going to be in March, this month rather, as we aim to provide avenues for our kids and, of course, increase revenue. The manifesto also promised a national tourism strategy consultancy that will see stronger linkages being made between the tourism industry and other productive sectors.
You know what's interesting, Jovan? For many years, I grew up hearing that tourism is one of our main economic pillars. So to think that we're finally moving to that point where it's a ministry of its own, it's quite daunting that we've waited this
so long.
Yes, indeed.
It's well needed, though.
Definitely. PVIM continues, or vows rather, to continue the work in the community. The PVIM held a press conference at their group's headquarters on February 26, 2019, where the group vowed to work with elected officials as well as the community to see the changes they outlined still come to fruition. All of the candidates answered questions from the media as well as addressed the audience. Absent from the panel was 4th District candidate Carl Scatliff. Notably, the only elected official from the group, the Honorable Melvin Mitch Turnbull, thanked the people of the territory for showing their confidence once more and reassured them by saying, "My voice will never be silenced." Ronnie W. Skelton, chairman of the PVIM, while answering questions about the members of the group leaving the NDP and that possibly having an effect on the election, the outcome of the election, he simply said, "I wish I left the NDP sooner." And election observers in the territory are out. They're headed out. Their observations have completed. I attended a GIS press conference on February 27th, 2019, where the election observers have made observations, and they also made their departure from the territory. The observations covered areas such as candidates, campaigns, registration, media, legal framework, election day, and diversity and inclusion. The preliminary report does cite several inaccuracies, and a final, more detailed report will be released around April of 2019.
284 News takes this time to express our deepest sympathy to all the families that would have lost their loved ones this past week. You are in our thoughts and our prayers.
Stay strong, everybody. Up next, we've got Ricky with the Weekend Vibes. Stick around. We'll be right back. You're watching 284 News.
Chuquiteao, hola, soy yo, Ricky con un I, y este es el fin de semana, Chuquiteao. But y'all never know man of Spanish, man, mal hombre. Yes, So it's a big, big holiday weekend, and you know we're kicking it off with CCT and the original Spanish eye, Gyalji Hadio. He is no longer named Manji Audio because we don't deal with man business. So this is the man Gyalji Audio. So please, Gyalji, talk to the people.
¿Spanish o English? Ok, oye, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Manji Audio. Nos vemos este fin de semana celebrando nuestra independencia de la República Dominicana. Empezamos el viernes empezamos en Chocolate Man, o sea, Rincón Latino, así que se llama Rincón Latino. Estaremos allá. Después el sábado cogemos un ferry para Virgen Gorda. Estamos allá en Blue House con Dalma. El domingo tenemos un juego de pelota temprano. Llegue temprano, por favor, el domingo. Mira, a ver un equipo de Puzzle, de Eastain, de Road Town, y también el equipo de Virgen Gorda viene el domingo. Y después en la noche, el mismo domingo, cogemos para donde Chalo Ball Disco. Y el lunes, como es holiday, el día de fiesta, el lunes holiday. En English, you know? Yes. El lunes holiday es un lunes playero, lo hacemos allá en Gonzal Chicken Bar, el bar de Chicken, donde está bajo la nueva administración de mi hermano Otto y mi hermano DJ Graham. Así que nos vemos allá. Manji Audio estará tocando en toda la fiesta. ¿Tú entiendes todo eso lo que yo dije? ¿Tú entendiste? No, you don't understand? Chuquiteao.
Uy! Yo, me lost. Me lost. Somebody could please send me a map to find out myself because me lost. Look here, so here we're going now, right, people? On Friday, CCT will be at Struggling Man from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the Y service station right next door will have a special top-up where you top up $20 and you get a free gigabyte of data. Yes, a whole free gigabyte of data. When you top up $20 more. But right here by the Y service station in Seacoast Bay. On Friday, we also head over to Virgin Gorda because there's the Denim and White party with DJ Taz and Jugo right there by Thelmas. Yeah? And Saturday is El Clasico. Boss, I'ma say 3:45 p.m. Tell Cali Bud, Cali Isles, Fernando Thomas in St. Martin, Boss Carter in St. Lucia, Yannick all the way up in Canada, Amal Mills in St. Kitts. Tell them we ready for them, you know. We ready for them. Wait for them, you know. We ready. This song here, you see this song I'm going to sing? This song is especially, especially for Annabelle Richardson over there in Anguilla and Mr. Haji. Because we coming up, we go want them, Holado. Tell Real Madrid we gon' scare them, Holado. Barca play so magical, every time they touch the ball, on the Camp Nou grass, on the Camp Nou grass. Hey. Huh? I mean the game play. Oh Lord Jesus, Father Jesus, Jesus, I call on your name to cast all Obeah out of the Santiago Bernabeu because I did not realize that the game was not played in Camp Nou. We can't take on that kind of Obeah, Father Jesus, please. Bless the game Sunday, please, Lord. I mean Saturday. Lord, you see the Obeah not working against me. Master me say. So you can head over to Virgin Garden on Friday, so that's CCT with a big promotion right here by the Boy Service Station and Struggling Man. And you also head over to Virgin Garden to check out Telmos and what's not. So it's gonna be a whole packed weekend. So what I'm gonna do now is tell you exactly what's going on Saturday evening. So please, Saturday evening, find your way right down to Cane Garden Bay and mind your funky business. Please to mind your funky business as the Beach Insomnia will be kicking up things with Fimbo, Massacre, Timo, and no. I flipping? We flipping? No. DJs. And then Sunday, just call me hot day. Because the crew and Island Sizzle will be having their 7th annual barbecue, fashion show, and their sound clash. CCT will be in the building just for a little bit, just showing some support and keeping the place live and lively. And on Sunday, we also have the Dam Rep Black Party with everybody. We want everybody to just come out and choke it out and buy la most. We're going to have some sound playing and all that good stuff. And ooh! And choke it out, a lot of ooh. What's that? What's ooh?
Uy is uy.
Uy is
Yeah.
uy.
Yeah. Trust me. Trust me.
Uy! Okay, on Monday, we celebrate the birthday of one of our national heroes, the Honorable H.R.B.D. Scott, and that's going to be a holiday. So if you're looking for some additional action, we're going to have, so there's going to be balanced promotions. We'll be having something up on the beach and it's called Wet It Up. So everybody just head up to Long Bay Beach Island and you can wet it up with a set of DJs, Lord Jesus.
That's when you say
sand
uy.
is going to be wet. Uy!
Wet
And
it
then
up,
the beach
uy.
is going to be wet. Uy! And the people them that come up, they're going to jump in the sea and they're going to get wet up. Yeah, so the weekend vibes was a bit light today. So, you know, as usual, if you see me this weekend, don't even think. Don't even blink.
I mean, it is
just
a
buy
long
me a
weekend.
drink and make it feel nice. This is the weekend vibes. This is Gal Uy!
And that's it for your entertainment roundup and of course this week's news. Be sure to like us on Facebook at 284 Media as well as 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. And I promise you we have a wealth of information there. Tons of
Always.
interesting videos. I'm Javon Wilson.
And I'm Ron Grant. This news segment is proudly sponsored by As You Like It Hair and Barbershop, located in the Mill Mall, right upstairs of Cito's Restaurant. They cater to everything beauty, hair, braiding, manicures, and pedicures. Their talented staff is waiting to see you, so make sure you check them out. Be sure to join us again next week as we deliver honest and impartial news right here on 284 News. Happy Friday, everybody.
Goodbye.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.